right, happy 4th of July, guys. In honor of our freedom and our right to bear arms, I give you Arm Day. Welcome to the gun show. So we got an Arm Day coming at you. In my programming right now, I have a specific Arm Day. And the way I kind of justify it is it's almost like a rest day for me because your arms are going to recover super fast. I also throw some volume in, in other days throughout the week, but your arms are going to recover so fast that you can afford to hit them 2 or 3 times a week, or dare I say, every day. What, Zach? You could hit arms every day? What are you doing? Why aren't you hitting arms every day, dude? You're losing out on so many gains. Well, I have a job and a girlfriend and all this other stuff going on. I can't afford to hit arms every day. I got other things to do, or else I would be hitting arms every day. No, but anyway, let's get back to the workout here. We went way off track. Starting out with some wide grip straight bar curls, and your grip is going to be just outside of your shoulder width. I'm sorry. Throughout this video, I'm going to say, lock your elbows in. Your elbows are the pivot point for all of your bicep and all of your tricep movements. So when I say lock your elbows in, what I mean is I want your upper arm not moving at all or very little. So you might see a few of the reps, a few of the last reps of a set, my elbows, will move a lot, but, for the most part, you're gonna want to lock those elbows in and really try to just drive right through your elbow. So right here, you're seeing some throat crushers, which is a good example of the pivot point is your elbow. You can see that my upper arm is staying relatively locked in, and with these, you're gonna come down actually to your throat. That's why they're called throat crushers. And the angle is just a little different. It allows you to get a little bit deeper of an angle rather than doing skull crushers, since your head is in the way, hence skull crushers. Get it? So yeah, with these, it's coming down right to the throat, and then you're not gonna lock out. Like we wanna maintain tension on that tricep throughout this movement. And I also really want you guys to focus on the eccentric portion of all of these lifts. That's where you're gonna tear the most muscle. So really taking it slow. Actually, with this next one, we're doing a 4-second negative on these dumbbell curls. So for the first majority of the reps, it's all gonna be 4-second negatives until you can't anymore. And then you're just gonna pump out as many as you can. So keeping the elbows locked in place. You can see they're not swinging. My body is swinging left to right, but that's just something I'm doing to kind of get a better contraction at the top. No rhyme or reason as to why, but it just feels a lot better to me. And here's a good angle where you can see that my elbows just locked in. And what you want to think about is bringing your pinky to your shoulder. Okay, with those dumbbell curls and with a lot of dumbbell movements that your hands are supinated, your palms are up. So we superset that with some French press, some dumbbell French press. And I actually got away from doing this movement because I had a bad shoulder and it didn't really feel good. But coming back to it and starting to slowly work the weight back up, and they feel great. Anytime your elbows are above your head like that, when you're doing a tricep movement, you're gonna be hitting the long head of the tricep. So try not to neglect, those movements, just because they're hard or because they don't feel good. Start with some lightweight and then, work your way up. And with these, just not locking out all the way, partial range, keeping tension on that tricep. And feels pretty good. Boom. Arm day. So moving on to some wide grip tricep pushdowns. I am loving these lately. I used to be one to like use the rope, use the V-bar. I'd never really focused on doing them wide grip, but it feels awesome. So you want to keep the bar slightly out in front of you, and you can see that at the bottom, I'm kind of turning my elbows out and flexing my tricep. And you guys can look in the mirror when you're doing these. Like, look in the mirror, and you'll see your tricep flex at the bottom, which is it's going to be key to getting a good contraction there. And then we superset these, went right into just a close grip, kind of like a guillotine curl, is what I would call it. Normally I would do this like I lay down on the ground to get rid of all momentum, and then you kind of curl that right towards the top of your head. But just going right into standing guillotine curl here. Keep your elbows up, lock them in place, keep those shoulders back, okay? All right, so these have become my favorite, one of my favorite arm movements. I picked these up from Joe Bennett, and basically what we're gonna do is take the bicep through each range of motion separately. So pick a light weight. Trust me, pick a light weight. First, you're gonna focus on the shortened range, which you're gonna pull. You'll be leaning over, and you're gonna pull it towards your face. It's not gonna feel heavy. Focus on that squeeze, okay? Then what you're seeing here, moving on to the middle range. No rest in between these, all right? This is all one set, okay? So focusing on the middle range here, and then we're gonna go to the lengthened range. So you're gonna sit down, set up a bench, very slight incline. And you're gonna let your elbows fall behind your body here and just lock them in place. And now we're focusing on the lengthened range, which is where you're gonna be the strongest. You're not gonna feel the strongest right now, because by this point, your biceps should be on fire. It hurts. And you're gonna see that I'm not coming all the way up, because if I come, there's no tension past that point that I'm coming to. So you don't need to come all the way up with those. Finishing off with, these are like tricep crossovers, I guess you could call them. But check out the posture. So you're gonna stand straight up, scapula retracted, get those elbows behind your body, lock them in, and then what I focus on is just getting my hand as far back behind my body as possible. Just focusing on the squeeze with those, go light. And next up, just some bent over dumbbell concentration curls, and these are just the icing on top of the cake right here. Just focusing on getting a good squeeze, lock that elbow in. You can see that my elbow is not moving back and forth. If you have to, at this point, pick a light weight. Your biceps and triceps at this point should be pretty fried. So if you have to, pick a light weight. Just focus on the squeeze. And you can't go wrong. So that's the arm day video, guys. I have actually like 2 or 3 other arm day videos filmed. So I got a good variety coming at you guys. Just some posing here. Bill in the background before he shaved his beard off. Oh my gosh. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Next up we have shoulders, which we have not talked about. So that's going to be good. I'll see you guys. Peace.